Hey there! Today we'll have a look at a pen. Sorry. Okay, this was sent to me by Joost Appelboom from Appelboom Pennen. It's another Monteverde. Okay, sorry. I did this, you see. I swept and the box flew off. And it hit all kinds of small animals down there. No, I didn't. Monteverde. Interesting brand, American brand, now carried in the Netherlands, and I think it's an interesting brand. Usually very affordable pens. Nice boxes, simple, little warranty card, filling instructions, simple. But there's nothing wrong with that. So, they have that, and today we're going to look at the Limonada. Limonada, an interesting little pen, very affordable. These pens go for about 33 euros, or that's about 27 minus the VAT. Of course, there's also my discount code at Appelboom. So it's I would say it's a pretty affordable pen. I'm going to cover the parts of the pen, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then you'll never guess, I'm going to do a writing sample. Let's start at the very top of the pen. At the top of the pen, there's nothing. There's reflection. There's everything you want, so that's kind of nice. Then there is this clip, simple clip, with the Monteverde logo up there. One of these simple open up clips, a bit of a ski slope shape. And then you have the center band, which on one side says Monteverde, USA, on the other side it says Limonada. Then you have the barrel, interesting shape, with these flattened off bits. And then another reflective thing at the end. The cap pops off and reveals a rather thin section. Nib is unbranded, does not have that nice Monteverde logo on it, which I regret because it's a very nice logo on nibs. Simple feed, where you can see the section has grips, like little grip cutouts, and it is a cartridge converter filled pen. I was a little surprised at the shape of this converter. It's a converter that I have seen on Chinese pens recently, and it's very, very Lamy-esque, with this flattened grip thing and the little metal ring like this. Interesting. So that's there, and that's it. It's a simple pen, there isn't much more to show. I just wanted to show you the clip. It's pretty springy, and the pen is not super small, but it's very, very thin. It's definitely a slim pen. If you want to, you can post it, but it doesn't post very deeply, so you get a very, very long pen that way. What do I like about it? What do I not like about it? Well, the price is hard to beat. I mean, these kinds of prices are... You get into the range of something like a Lamy All-Star, Lamy Safari. It's about that price, but you do get a different pen with this. It's metal, that's nice, that means it doesn't feel super cheap. But then you uncap it and you have a good look at the section, and it's clearly injection molded. There is lines running across the section on both sides. It's cheap. It's plastic. Nib, unbranded, so a stock nib. And I have to say, this is not my favorite nib. It's very dry, it's pretty scratchy, so it's clearly an inexpensive nib. And that's a pity, because it simply doesn't write that well. Yes, you can probably smooth it a little bit, and you can undoubtedly make it wetter, but that assumes that you immediately want to start working on a pen that you've just purchased. The issue is always, you never know as a reviewer whether they're all like this, or whether this is you could say a bit of a lemon, or just this is the only one that has that. But given the price of the pen, I wouldn't be surprised if more are like this. And that's a shame, because the writing experience for me was not very pleasant. Having said that, of course, you buy a pen that's not super expensive. It's not a $5 Chinese pen either, so I mean, you would expect some writing standard, and I'm not really getting that. Grips, little things on the section. It works. The section is very hard plastic. This is not rubberized, so I know that this will not be for everyone, and very, very thin. It's a really, really thin section, but I suppose on a slimline pen that kind of makes sense. You know, that's pretty much all there's to it. What I do like is that it's metal, so it doesn't have a super cheap feeling. At least it has metal, and when it comes to the, I assume, lacquer work they did on it, it's very smooth. So it does have a nice feeling to it. It doesn't feel like a very cheap pen, and that's worth something. That is well done. So here's an interesting pen. My guess would be that if you have to use this, you may have to work a little bit on there. Work a little bit on it to make it write properly. But in all, it's not terrible. I just don't think it's great for what it is. And that's it. Joost, thank you for lending me this pen. I appreciate it. There's high resolution pictures as well as dimensions of the pen on the website. I hope this was useful so far. Let's see how it writes. That's coming up next. And I'm glad to see you later. Bye bye. Okay, so here we go with the Monteverde Limonada. The nib is fine, and the ink is Pelican Royal Blue. I think you see the issue. There's a lot of skips, and that's just because the nib is super dry. Fast writing. Skips. Wetness. Absent. Which could be good. I mean, if you like a pen that writes so that it dries quickly, some people enjoy that, students, etc., for fast writing. This is probably a good pen, but if you like something wetter, it's just not really for you. You can squeeze out a bit of line variation, which is actually not bad. This is something I would make wetter if it would be my nib. Verse writing, very hard, very rigid, but it does work and goes from fine to extra fine, I suppose. And that's all there's to it. So, thank you to Joost for lending me this pen. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye. Bye.